Welcome to this video from TrueScope. The Silo Season 2 finale has arrived, and it's time to dive into that jaw-dropping ending. From the final moves of the rebellion to the shocking revelation about the Safeguard Protocol and the biggest twist, an unexpected flashback that finally explains how this whole journey began. Let's get started. The rebellion's bold and desperate strategy. First, let's talk about this incredible rebellion plan that kicks off the finale. Ken and Charlie are done with playing by the rules. They're heading straight for the biggest vulnerability, the generator. It's clear they had a solid plan in place, communicating with Ken and Martha. Their strategy is brilliant, but incredibly desperate. The plan is to go to the barricade and keep the raiders distracted while they rig the generator to explode. The stakes couldn't be higher. Here's where it gets even more interesting. They placed gunpowder between floors 90 and 92 as a backup. Bernard completely underestimates them, and so do the raiders under his command. That's a huge mistake. When the explosion occurs, it literally splits the silo in half. Half of the stairs between those floors are destroyed, altering everything. The emotional impact of Julia's dad's sacrifice. A major emotional aspect of this scene is Julia's dad. When she returns and learns of his sacrifice, it hits hard because we've witnessed their complicated relationship evolve over the course of the season. Remember when she could barely stand to be near him? But now, she comes to understand that he was trying to protect people all along, that he was one of the good guys. The real kicker is that her father died doing exactly what Juliet has been fighting for, trying to give people the truth and a chance at freedom. It's truly a like father, like daughter moment. While Julia's dad may not have known about the safeguard system, he and Juliet were both working to save everyone in their own way. This is going to fuel Juliet's determination going into Season 3, as she not only fights for the truth, but also to honor her dad's sacrifice and ensure it wasn't in vain. But that's just my prediction. Juliet's growth and the discovery in Silo 17. As we follow Juliet's journey this season, Season 2 began with her navigating through bodies outside the silo, surviving when everyone thought she wouldn't. She then encounters Solo, who we later find out is Jimmy. From that moment on, things start changing. In Silo 17, Juliet does what she does best. She fixes things. But while dealing with the flooded generator and diving into the dangerous waters beneath, she's also piecing together the biggest mystery of all. Through Jimmy and the survivors, Juliet learns about the safeguard and the piping system that keeps everyone controlled. So, in Jimmy and Solo's company, Juliet makes her way to level 14, where his mother used to work. This is where they uncover the truth. The safeguard isn't just a security system, it's actually poison. Pipes running throughout every silo can release enough poison to kill all 10,000 people whenever the higher-ups want. This system is pure population control. A game-changing discovery about the safeguard and hope for survival. But here's the game changer. Jimmy's parents discovered how to stop the safeguard. His father, who ran the system in Silo 17, and his mother realized that if they could somehow block or cap the pipes, they could prevent the poison from entering. That's why everyone in Silo 17 was able to survive outside. They weren't just lucky. They actually neutralized the safeguard system. This is huge because it means that maybe, just maybe, the toxic air outside is fake, just like the way people have been kept trapped. The AI can wipe out an entire silo whenever people rebel. But there might be hope if they can find and block these pipes. I'm sure this will be a big part of Season 3, but the challenges ahead won't be easy. The flashback and the dirty bomb cover-up. The craziest part is that this all ties directly into the flashback at the end about the dirty bomb. Perhaps that entire incident was just a cover-up to get people into the silos in the first place. Remember when Lucas goes to see the AI in the tunnel and gets a warning about the safeguard? Well, when he tells Bernard what he discovered, Bernard completely breaks down. He goes from being a controlling figure to someone who just wants to feel free and go outside. Now, maybe I haven't read the books, so things could be different, but this is my prediction based on what we've seen. Bernard's realization and his dark turn. We now understand why Bernard wanted to go outside. He's just learned that everyone inside the silo, is probably going to die. Think about it, Bernard spent his entire life believing he was protecting people. But after learning about the poison pipes that could be triggered at any moment to kill everyone, he realizes he's not in control at all. He's just another prisoner. Even worse, he's the person keeping everyone else locked in their own cage like a prison warden. That's why he says that line about sacrifice, only to realize that it never truly mattered. All the work he's done, the people he's hurt, the lies he's told, it's all been pointless. Someone else has had their finger on the kill switch this whole time. When Bernard says he wants to go outside, it's not just about freedom. It's about choosing his own fate before whoever is really in charge decides to kill everyone. This is a dark turn for a character we've seen as the big bad this season. And it all happens right as the conversation ends. Boom. Everything goes black, and we witness the explosion. The flashback to the beginning, the creation of the silos. And then, cut to black. We jump back in time, and suddenly, we're no longer in the silo. Initially, we might be confused about what this flashback means, but it shows us a congressman and a journalist having dinner, discussing the dirty bomb in the sea, and whether Iran was behind it. This isn't just some random flashback. It's showing us the very beginning, the moment that led to the creation of the silos. The timing of this scene is brilliant because it follows Bernard's breakdown, finally shedding light on why he's so defeated. Whoever is controlling the safeguard system, this AI, and those who set up the dirty bomb are the ones who built this system. They were once the ones with true power. The implications of the flashback and the future of the silos. This also explains why the AI and Camille are now in that chamber. What are they planning? Perhaps they're grooming Camille to be the new mayor, and this AI has been anticipating these events. I imagine the AI has seen this kind of uprising before, when people start learning the truth about the silos and who's truly in charge. In essence, it's the AI. I believe when Bernard talks about 51 Sil, the first one is this AI, and they'll need to go there to destroy it. But this is all just my theory. Again, this is not from the books, just my prediction for seasons 3 and 4. The Oregon connection and the setup for season 3. The most important thing revealed in this flashback is that Helen is from Oregon, and she's referred to as Doug by the congressman. This is huge because it suggests this conversation is happening before the creation of the silo, essentially showing us the historical moment when the silos were conceived. The fake bomb, the government's role, and the setup for season 3. Now, this flashback seems to indicate that the bomb might have been fake all along. Helen is investigating whether Iran really attacked, and if the government is planning some sort of retaliation. The congressman becomes uncomfortable when she starts asking these questions, which raises the possibility that the attack was a fabricated excuse to start building the silos. Camille might soon become the new safeguard, the figure who controls it all. This setup for season 3 is mind-blowing because Juliet now possesses the knowledge of how to defeat the safeguard, Camille, and the AI. She, along with Sims, is learning the real truth about how the silos came to be. A brilliant season and a cliffhanger for season 3. I have to say, this season has been absolutely incredible. I love Silo, and Apple TV has such an impressive catalog of shows. This has been a truly great experience. What did you think of the ending? Leave your comments below.